Hi there, I'm Jess Arce, America's dyslexia expert and CEO of 3D Learning Experts. And today is day 4 of the 31 days uh, in October where we are celebrating Dyslexia Awareness Month. And I'm busting myth number 4. So, people think that dyslexia is just a learning disability. Now, personally, I hate the word disability. I don't have a disability, I just have a learning difference. However, that's what society thinks or is accustomed to hearing, so I gotta use that word. Anyway, dyslexia affects every aspect of our lives, from directional issues. Like my son, when he was younger, I had to draw him a map because he would get lost every time he'd leave our house. He's 21 years old now and he still doesn't want to drive because he's nervous about getting lost and being able to juggle the GPS and driving. Another thing that it affects is our ability to come up with words. I remember when I left for college and I went back home for my first visit, and my boyfriend at the time said to me, "Your vocabulary hasn't improved." I was so offended. I didn't know I was dyslexic back then. But today I understand that the reason why my vocabulary hadn't improved is because words are hard for me. A lot of times I can't think of the words I want to say. Um, I prefer when I'm writing because I can use thesaurus and come up with synonyms or to simple words that I can think of that I want to use. Another way it affects life is sometimes, not as much these days because most kids don't have shoelaces to tie, but it affects the ability to learn how to tie your shoelaces. That's something back in the day I found that when I surveyed every dyslexic person I met, they struggled with that. If you don't know this yet, I'm going to tell you. Everyone with dyslexia has a different sign or characteristic that we might struggle with. So, my family of 7, including my mother, 6 of us have dyslexia, and we all have different struggles and challenges, although sometimes they link up. So, those are just a few of the things that are not academic that we struggle with because of our dyslexia. If you're dyslexic, share below what kind of struggles you experience. And it helps other people understand that we're not alone in this journey.